Fire is one of the greatest hazards you can face at sea. Even a very small fire, and they all start small, can quickly become a major disaster. It can threaten not just the vessel and its cargo, but also the life of any seafarer and the lives of their workmates. What's more, even if a fire doesn't kill someone, it can change their life, their appearance, or their ability to provide for themselves and the people who depend on them. This series of 5 programs covers key safety information and techniques that all seafarers should be familiar with, and is designed to support a proactive approach to fire safety. In the first program of the series on fire prevention, we look at why fires start, how they spread, and most importantly, how to prevent them. We look in detail at each of the elements of a fire and areas of the ship where there are lots of potential risks. The program deals with key safety issues such as cleanliness, maintenance and safety procedures, including proper hot work procedures, as well as issues like smoking. In the second program of the series, we look at the basic rules of firefighting, which are common to all ships. What action to take when an incident occurs,
Captain, I discovered a smoke in the Mindy.
And the different types of fire extinguishing equipment and how to use each one properly. There's also information about fixed installations, the storage and maintenance of hoses, pumps and other firefighting equipment, how to use a hose to fight a fire, and other key safety techniques. In the third program in the series, we look at command and control at the point of the fire emergency. This includes providing the 3 C's: coordination, communication, and control. The program deals with the typical organisation of firefighting on board and the assignment of crew members to each of these teams. It stresses the need to be familiar with alarm systems and sounds, the location of emergency telephones, muster points and safety equipment. As well as this, the program looks at the duties of each of the various teams and the importance of good quality, regular drill. The program also follows a real incident from start to finish, the kind that could happen on almost any ship. In the fourth program in the series, we look at command and control from the bridge.
Can you give me an update of the situation?
The role of the master and the information they need to make considered decisions. The program looks at the master's options at each stage in the development of a fire, what to consider when working on a plan of action, and what elements this must include, and whether or not to use the ship's fixed installations, and if so, when would be the right time to do so. The program also follows in detail the progress of a real emergency.
Yeah, Captain, just to confirm now.
It also shows how, whatever the circumstances, the same basic principles of command and control apply. In the final program of the series, we look at the causes of machinery space fires, how they can be prevented and how to tackle them if one does happen. The program looks at the ship's inbuilt safety features and the different types of machinery space fire and their most common causes. It covers the importance of following laid-down working practices to minimize hazard and regular, realistic fire drill. The program also offers a recap of key safety training, highlights the limited amount of time there'll be available to gain control over a fire, and the pros and cons of using the fixed installation. On board ship, all fires are dangerous. This series of 5 programs aims to show any seafarer how fires start, how to prevent them, and their role in combating fire on board ship. The programs form a substantial and comprehensive training package, which includes a workbook and computer-based training.